What can I do for you? The pleasure was mine. Do come again.
New shipment just arrived from aspiring young craftsmen. Don't get left with last year's wares. Be ahead of the times and trends with these revolutionary designs. Nothing but the best wares, all priced to meet your financial needs.
So what's it gonna be? Are you in or out?
I'm in, but I'm trusting you on this. I don't want to have to come back here.
Of course not. I can personally guarantee your satisfaction. Now, let me just mark the location on your map and you'll be on your way to a small fortune.
How did you come across this information?
Not that it's important, but I needed a place to lay low for a while after a slight miscommunication with the local dealer. He was under the impression that I doubled my bet mid-turn. Who doubles a 5,000 aura bet on a long shot? I mean, come on! Anyway, I ended up stumbling upon this ancient labyrinth, and the rest is history.
Hopefully it works out in my favor. Best of luck at the tables.
Best quality and price. Exotic wares and weapons recovered from the
Not so fast, darling. The gate is shut in order of Emperor Gandhar.
What did you call me?
He can call you whatever he wants. Yeah, move along, Peck.
Shut the fuck up. I'm in charge here, and I'm the talking person, understood? Like I said, darling, the gate is closed. No one can pass without the proper documentation. Now move along.
What kind of documentation?
By law, you're required to present a writ of protection entitling you to safe passage through the gates.
And where can I get one of those?
All requests must be submitted to the Imperial outpost in Hatmandor. But seeing as you're here, there's not a whole lot you can do about that, is there?
What's it going to take for you to turn around and open that gate for me?
Are you deaf or stupid? I said no. Now, get on about your business.
What? You get off talking to people like this?
Anything else you want to say? Great. I have to deal with you again? Come back when you have the right documentation.
What's it going to take for you to turn around and open that gate for me?
Are you deaf or stupid?
Maybe you'll change your mind?
Or maybe I'll beat you senseless. Who knows? Life is full of surprises.
Lost your way?
No, just trying to get to Hatmandor.
That's easy, if you have a pass.
A pass?
Yes, a pass. There's no way in without it.
And where can I find one of those?
You could ask the guards, or get it from me. Fresh and almost as good as a real one.
How much is this forgery going to cost me?
600 auras is the going rate. But for an intelligent man such as yourself, I can let one go for 500.
$500 for a forgery? Have you been drinking?
It's a simple case of supply and demand. If my prices are too steep, I suggest you try your luck with the guards. I hear they're really reasonable at this time of year.
Looks like you're lost.
Just trying to get to Hatmandor.
That's no easy feat. Especially with the increased patrols guarding the gate. But there's always another way.
And what might that be?
It's an old one. Used to be for smuggling goods to avoid the heavy import taxes. Nobody much uses it now, seeing as we barely have enough to support ourselves, let alone trade. In fact, I'm one of the last people who even knows where it is.
Can't imagine you'd like to share that information.
I'd even be willing to take you there. For a price, of course.
How much are we talking about?
300 auras should do it. I usually ask 500, but you seem like a nice enough guy.
Sounds reasonable. 300 it is.
Glad to be of service to you. All right, get yourself ready. I'll be back in a minute.
I need to find a back house.
New shipment just arrived from aspiring young craftsmen.
Good day to you, son.
Exotic wares and weapons recovered from the
I've spent years studying and playing the game of dice. I guess you could say it's my one true love. If you have any questions about the game, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks for the invitation, but no thanks. Maybe next time.
Okay, but be sure to...
We'll see.
Beautiful day for a burial. Looking for a traditional funeral for you or a family member? I'm having a special.
Afraid not. Not today, at least.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, my friend. Today, at least. Never seen you around here before. You look healthy. Where are you headed?
That's a lot of questions, friend. But I'm headed north.
Oh, then perhaps this is fate. I have a delivery to be made near Hatmandor. Perhaps you might make it for me?
I could use the auras, but what's the package?
It's a funny story, to say the least. A few weeks ago, our leader sent a carrier pigeon to Hatmandor to get relief supplies for the drought. And the Merchants Guild sent a messenger.
So, you have supplies on the way?
Not sure. Before he could say anything, the poor bastard stopped to take a piss. Right on the grave of a Sambu's son. Before anyone could say a word, Sambu just grabbed his spade and, well...
You've got to be kidding.
Wish I were. Sent a second carrier pigeon to inform the guild. They told us they won't offer any help until we return the head to his family.
The head?
Cut it clean off. We already delivered the body, but it wasn't enough. The family is donating the remains to the Imperial Necromancers. Had to tangle with a couple vultures to get it back. Don't know if I have another trip in me. But to be honest, despite the job, they're not exactly my kind of people.
If it's on the way, then it doesn't really make sense not to.
You have the makings of a promising gravedigger. Take this. The head is inside. Deliver it to Gazan in the last meeting funeral home.
Sounds good.
One more thing before you go. As you probably know, the gates on the way to Hatmandor are still closed. But some time ago, a man skilled in forging official documents moved to Bayan. Heard him referred to as Tome the Scribe. Usually he spends his days lounging on a bench near his house in the village. Tell him that the last summer was rainy, and he'll consider helping you get through those gates.
Don't say I didn't warn you. They're glad you met me. Let's see. Yeah.
Remember, only 500. Interested?
500 for a forgery? Have you been drinking?
It's a simple case of supply and demand. If my price...
Welcome, stranger.
You must be Alima.
Sounds like you've been getting acquainted with the locals. I'm sure they've painted me as being quite cruel. But it's my job to make tough decisions, not manipulate the weather.
I'm not here to pass judgment.
I apologize for my apparent frustration. We've experienced droughts before, but nothing like this. Our crops died faster than we could harvest them.
And your horses? The savannah's known for breeding some of the finest.
Maybe so, but they weren't as fine as a good meal.
You ate them.
We've done all we could to save our people. We would buy food from Ban, but they've stopped trading, stockpiling their goods. And I can't send a messenger to Hatmandor because the gates are shut.
Are there any horses left?
Only a few, but the people would rather eat them. Maybe if you'd consider helping us, we might be willing to part with one of the few we have left.
Let's get started then. Where should I begin?
Before we start, I want to be honest with you. One of our finest horses is sick.
So I'll end up with some old jade as a payment for help? What kind of games are you playing here?
No. I only ask that you be patient and help me brew the herbs we need to treat the animal.
Sounds serious enough. What do we need?
Mint root. Unfortunately, they're not easy to come by. They grow deep beneath the savanna soil, and there's no way of telling where. The good news is that ostriches will often search them out, eating the mint roots to settle their digestive tracts.
What do you suppose I do? Kill the things and dig the mint root out of their stomachs?
Exactly. A pack of them roam the valley nearby. Come back when you have at least 3 roots. Then we'll be able to brew the medicine and talk about how you can help end this famine that's killing my people.
Yes? What do you want?
What do you think about this weather? The last summer was rainy.
It's been quite some time since I've heard those words. I was beginning to think all my old clients were dead. What can I do for you?
I need proper documentation to get through the gates to Hatmandor, and I hear you're the man to talk to.
I'm afraid those days are behind me, son. I lost everything when the Imperial Guard raided my home and burned it to the ground. Without my equipment, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What if I were to get your things back?
In that case, I wouldn't be opposed to a short break in retirement.
What do you need?
All I need is my old inkwell. It's filled with a very rare Imperial Crimson ink that I'll need to legitimize your writ of protection. There's no way of knowing whether it survived the fire, but if you're lucky, you'll find it amidst the remains of my home on the savannah.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah. This should be fun. Gah. That's rich. Warned you. What do we have here? This should be fun. Bet you're glad you met me. That's rich. Yeah. Good. Not now. Better be worth it. Wonder where this leads. Looks fun.
Ah!